Well, are you having a hard time getting into Nashville's most popular Parisian brasserie, Pastis? Pro tip, you can get some of their signature dishes for lunch or even brunch.
Yes, and guess what? They just expanded, making room for even more guests to join. That's where we got these adorable hats yesterday at their fall patio party. All right, the ladies who launched headed to Wedgwood, Houston to get a bite with the executive chef. We are pulling up a seat at the table in one of their signature red booths with executive chef Mark Coleman, who has created these beautiful, delicious looking dishes. We cannot wait to dig in. But first, walk us through the Parisian aesthetics that we really feel from the moment we hit the door.
Sure. So strictly based off of the New York concept, we're the fourth iteration of this concept. When you come outside, you see a beautiful facade, the nice umbrella overlooking the front of the restaurant. And we also have like a nice little ice cream cart with a bike on it, the little umbrella, I'm sure you've seen it. So it's very welcoming, very inviting. You come in, you see beautiful tile work, the ceiling fans, all these light fixtures, as well as the bottles and everything else. It kind of gives you that really homey feel of being in a Parisian bistro.
Yes. Okay, so from the mood to the food, the ladies are very hungry. So what do we have in front of us, Chef?
Let's get started then. So here we have our French onion soup, staple at all of our brasseries. One of our top sellers. We have some Gruyere, as well as Comté cheese on top, nice caramelized onions, some baguette that we make in-house that's toasted inside. And as you can see, it gives you that nice little cheese pull every time you get it. That's kind of what we pride ourselves on. Here we have our burger American. So just 2 4-ounce smashed burger patties. So we put them on the grill, put them down a little bit. Ketchup, our house burger sauce, American cheese, and some pickles. Really classic, really good, always hits the spot. Here we have our trout almondine. So a little bit of sauteed green beans, brown butter sauce, sauteed almonds, and then a nice seared trout fillet. After that, we'll lead into our steak sandwich. So we have a 7-ounce hanger steak from one of our local purveyors here. A little bit of garlic aioli, Gruyere, and provolone cheese with some frisee lettuce for lunch. Always hits the spot. And then last but not least, we have our warm shrimp salad. So some confit Roma tomatoes, a little bit of avocado on the side, 4 Paradise Blue Gulf shrimp with a truffle beurre blanc. Great lunch salad, and we'll take you right through to dinner.
I need to know the special sauce on this burger. So good.
I don't know if I can release that secret, but maybe after the interview I can give you a little bit more info about it.
Well, I know you can get some of these favorites on your lunch menu, but you guys also have some special items for brunch.
That is correct. So lunch we operate from 11:30 to 3, brunch Saturday, Sundays from 10 to 3. And not only is this all of this menu available, but we also have quiche, eggs Norwegian, we have an eggs Benedict, a pastry basket, and then we have French toast with a little strawberry syrup and whipped cream and some pancakes as well.
That is so delicious. Now, you guys have been doing this for about 25 years strong, and it all started in New York City. Talk about the backstory.
That is correct. So in 1999, Pastis opened, ran for a few years, and then they eventually became part of the Star Group. So they've been operating under the umbrella of Star for likely over 15 years now. But that is kind of the flagship brasserie within the group. And like I said, this is the fourth, implementation of the concept. So we try and strictly adhere to what they do there. They're a powerhouse. They're down in the meatpacking district. Has a real similar feel to what we have here going on in Wedgwood, Houston, as far as it becoming a walking area. A lot of residential, a lot of hotels, a lot of more restaurants building up around us. So it's good to be able to plug and play and kind of, follow in the footsteps of the main brasserie within our group.
Well, this isn't the only star of the show. When you come to Pastis, there are some big names who have eaten here.
For sure. So, given that we're in Nashville, a lot of the local artists will come in here, and typically, just to throw a little hint out there, before the night of a show, they like to pop in. But most notably, Post Malone came to kind of celebrate with us before he opened his bar on Broadway, so that was great to see him. Super nice guy, very hospitable. And, but yeah, what you would expect in Nashville is what you see here.
And one of the most popular items, dessert. We got to finish this up with dessert.
Absolutely. All right, and here we have the profiteroles. So this is our house-made vanilla ice cream, a little bit of chocolate ganache, as well as our pâte à choux dough. As you can see, nice little tableside presentation. Great way to cap off a meal and the experience here with us at Pastis.
It's artwork. And you know what? That's not the only thing that you have for dessert. You have some fabulous cocktails as well.
Indeed, yeah. So here we have an espresso martini. This is our Spritz Royale, great aperitif, another really nice way to close out a lunch or dinner with us. And then this is our Eiffel Sour, our take on a whiskey sour with some Alpine liquor, as well as nutmeg and a little bit of egg white foam on top.
Delicious. Thank you so much for having us
welcome.
in.
It's a
Cheers,
pleasure.
Jeff.
Thank
Cheers,
you.
ladies.
So good. And Pastis just opened their 1,300 square foot patio and bar for alfresco dining in Wedgwood, Houston. The space is now available for regular service and private dining experiences, holding up to 75 guests. Last night they hosted a fall patio party to celebrate, and you can see that Laura and I indulged on quite the spread. It really is a beautiful little oasis out back.
I mean, we lunched there twice, and we will go back for a third and fourth and fifth time. Thank you so much, Pastis. Everyone at home, visit pastisnashville.com to make your reservations and to see why Pastis claimed the spot as Best New Restaurant in the Nashville Scene's Best of Nashville Readers Poll.